wow, what's his name? Didn't they kill him? They killed him like in his front yard. It's something Cooper, isn't it? I think it's Bill Cooper. But yeah, he was like got in a confrontation with some cops in his front yard or something. Yeah, Bill. Brittany's right. It's Bill. They got in a
Yes.
confrontation with with cops or something in his front yard, and they blew him away. What was interesting about this guy, he had this whole video that I watched one time where he talked about EB, which is the extraterrestrial biological entity, and he was way into that. But he figured out he thought it was all like a government red herring, a government conspiracy. This guy was the Alex Jones before there was an Alex Jones, and he fucking hated Alex Jones. I mean, he hated his ass. Like, you can't believe he hated him. So I kind of want to hear what he has to say here.
Why would he hate Alex Jones though? If Alex Jones is Cooper 2.0.
Well, Cooper was a really serious guy. Like, he was he was really serious about his work. He didn't think of it as being, he wasn't selling dick vitamins. You know what I mean? That wasn't what he was doing. And, he didn't, I don't think he really thought that Jones was really very serious about it. I think Jones kind of started out, in Texas as kind of like a small time disc jockey or whatever. And he kind of worked his way up or whatever. Mm-hmm. But this guy was the real deal. I mean, he was into everything. Whatever the original conspiracy was, William Cooper, he was on it, man. It didn't matter what was going on, he was on it. And he was doing research the old-fashioned way in libraries, you know what I mean? Shit like that. He wasn't internet sleuthing.
Got it. Wait, who tackled Bohemian Grove? Who got that footage?
I think, that was Alex Jones who got that original footage. Got of them like burning the effigy and shit.
Okay, so
yeah,
so I see where Cooper would be mad because you're serious.
I think he was dead by then.
Really?
Yeah, I'd have to look at the timeline, but I think he was dead by then. I mean, the guy died a while ago. You know what I mean? And Alex, he like created this massive vortex, and Jones just kind of filled it in. But if William Cooper was alive today, I'd love to hear his takes on all of this, because a lot of the shit that he said pretty much came true. A lot of the stuff that Bill Cooper said pretty much came true, and we're sitting around in kind of the 1984 style reality that he said was coming down the pipeline.
Well, I'll admit it. Before, I used to think conspiracy theory people were crazy. I have to apologize now and say Alex Jones was right. Alex Jones was right. I'm sorry.
True.
All the crazy stuff, I take back what I said. He was right. I got to eat. What is it? Eat crow. I got to eat crow.
Eat some crow. Well, I mean, he wasn't right about everything. You know what I mean? And Bill Cooper wasn't right about everything. But those were two, Bill Cooper especially. I think that he took a very intellectual angle, and he really just kind of dove into it head first. And he was really serious about his work. Jones is kind of like a freak out artist. That guy freaks out a lot.
See, that's the problem. That's why Cooper might have hated him. Like, Cooper probably would have talked to him in the background and said, if you just keep your cool, if you just deliver, in a well-mannered manner what you're trying to say, you'll sound like me, and we'll both be going for the objective. But now you have everybody like Pedro here calling us stupid because you can't calm down. So it's only going to be until it actually goes down that now people like Pedro believe us.
Well, I mean, but kind of, yeah, that's how it goes, man. You know what I mean? That's how it goes. It's that whole Eyes Wide Shut, which if nobody's ever seen, I think it was Black Pill who did an entire video breaking down Eyes Wide Shut and all the occult symbolism in it. But that's kind of what it is. There's kind of a veil put over people, and they can't see it until they're in it. And then sometimes even when they're in it, they can't see it. And look at all the fighting that we have about the COVID-19 lockdowns, and people just dismiss it like, hey, no big deal. You know what I mean? No big deal. We acclimated really quickly to it, didn't we?
It's scary.
Yeah, we acclimated to it really, really quickly. Right. Really quickly. Anyway, let's hear what Cooper has to say here.
Football's a game. But let me tell you something. When 150 of the most powerful men and women in the world can meet in secret in Baden-Baden, Germany, and plot the fate of billions, and nobody even cares about it. But 6 football players go to lunch together, and it's in the headlines across the country. You have a reflection of the society in which that exists.
You know, you got to pause it there because he's absolutely right. You know what I mean? Look at all the bells and all the whistles that we're always looking at. We're never looking at the things that are important. I've been raging and raging and raging about what's been coming out of the church and talking about the amount of funding that's been going into Protestant churches from various groups in order to promote things like the LGBTQ especially. And they really target and fund just for that. And nobody gives a shit, right? They don't care. They're just like, let's watch the next WAP video from Cardi B, right? It's like, this is where it all is now, you know. And he's right. It's all bells and whistles. It's all bread and circuses. It's all look over there, don't look over here.
Yeah, it goes to the thing you said even way earlier in the show. It's where not everybody should be able to vote.
No, right? Not everybody should be able to vote.
If you want to do nothing but, you know, watch sports, hang out, chill, do your thing, and not actually paying attention to any of the important things that are going on or being said, then I think that speaks a lot to, should we really give this person a decision in how what the country's gonna be ran in the future?